ever looked at someone and thought she looks really elegant and expensive, but you can never quite put your finger on why? The truth is, it's rarely about wearing expensive designer labels. As a qualified style coach, I've learned that our brains make decisions really quickly about what looks polished, elegant, and expensive. Now, I'm fascinated by psychology anyway. That's what I studied at university for my degree. So looking at the psychology of style is really interesting to me because we always make these instant decisions about somebody in the first 30 seconds, even before they've said anything, just based on their appearance. And that's really, really powerful. Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you are new here, I'm Fatima. And today I'm sharing 6 style principles based on psychology that can completely change the way that you put your outfits together. Our brains naturally love contrast. So when everything in an outfit looks like the same shape, the same texture, the same finish, it can really look very flat. And by contrast, I don't mean lots of colour. Luxury outfits rarely rely on mixing lots of colours together. Instead, an outfit in neutral colours can create beautiful contrast by using textures. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, then you know I talk a lot about textures because I really believe that that is one of the easiest ways to elevate outfits. Now, whether that's a satin and lace on top of denim, adding a linen blazer on top, those contrast of textures makes the outfit look interesting and more expensive. Or even a knitted fabric against satin and silk, that contrast of fabrics really pulls the whole outfit together. And it doesn't have to be pieces of clothing. Even adding something as simple as a patent belt or a patent handbag can add that texture that elevates a really simple outfit. Because all of these create contrast and gives your eyes somewhere to travel. It creates depth and interest without needing lots of accessories or bright colours. So the next time your outfit looks a little flat, don't automatically assume you need to add another colour. Have a look at your whole outfit and ask yourself the question, can I add more contrast by adding some texture? And I promise you, as you start thinking that way, these sort of things will become more automatic. When you're getting dressed, you will automatically start looking at your outfit and looking at the different textures that you can add to make that outfit look more interesting and elevated. I honestly feel that one of the reasons that an outfit doesn't look quite right, it has nothing to do with the actual clothes, it has everything to do with the balance. Now again, if you're familiar with my channel and you are a subscriber, you know that I do talk a lot about balance and proportion, and I have done a whole set of videos that gets deeper into that. So I will link that playlist at the end if you want to get into more details and depth into that. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep it really, really simple. Our brains naturally enjoy harmony. So if everything is oversized, we lose shape. If everything is skin tight, it can feel a little harsh. The secret is balance. And the easiest way to apply this is if you're wearing something oversized on top, I always make sure that the bottom is more fitted. If I'm wearing something that's more full or wider at the bottom, then I pair it with something that's more fitted on top. And if I am wearing something like wide leg trousers and an oversized blazer, I then will always pair it with something inside that's more fitted, like a fitted tank top. So you can still see the definition and shape of my body, and that's what will create the balance. And by making these little tweaks, I'm creating harmony so the eye moves more comfortably around the outfit. And it's those small adjustments that makes an outfit look really polished, even if somebody can't explain why. The next one is one of my favourites because it isn't necessarily how other people see you, but it's about how the clothes that you wear can really change the way that you see yourself. Psychologists call this enclosed cognition, but the idea itself is really simple. The clothes that we wear influence how we think, how we behave, and even how we carry ourselves. When you wear clothes that you don't feel confident in, that don't suit your body, then you carry yourself differently. The way you feel is different. And then in turn, if you don't feel great about yourself, that in turn mirrors how other people are going to see you as well. Think about a time when you put on an outfit that instantly made you feel more confident. Maybe it was a beautiful dress that flattered your body shape. Maybe it was your favorite pair of trousers, or simply an outfit that fits you really well. I truly believe that clothes can really impact how you feel and how your day goes. You naturally stand taller, you smile more, you walk with more confidence. And when you feel more confident, other people notice that. And it's not necessarily the clothes that they're reacting to at all. It's the confidence that those clothes have given you. That's why I always encourage women to understand their body shape, understand their proportions, understand these little tweaks that you can make, because it makes such a big impact to how you feel about yourself. And building a wardrobe that feels like the best version of you is so much more important than just following trends. Here's something really fascinating about the way that our brains work. When we look at somebody, we don't judge every item of their outfit separately. Instead, we take mental shortcuts. So if one piece of the outfit looks really beautifully made, really good quality, really timeless, we often assume that every other piece of the same outfit is of equal quality. So even if you're wearing one beautifully made piece and everything else is high street, somebody's eye will focus on that piece and then assume that the rest of your clothes are equally as expensive. It creates what psychologists call the halo effect, where one positive impression spreads to everything else. So whether that's a beautiful pair of shoes, whether that's a really well-made coat, or a beautiful timeless handbag. And that's why when I shop, I often spend more money on investment pieces such as these, and then the rest of my clothes are from the high street, because it's those key pieces that makes my whole outfit look more polished, more effortless, and more expensive. And a perfect example of this is to bring in this beautiful handbag that I've been gifted by Parissa Wang. Now, I've not been sponsored by them, but this has been gifted, and I thought this was a perfect example to show you exactly what I meant. This is a beautiful top handle bag. It's called the Madison bag. I believe this is the medium size. They also do a micro version and a larger version, and I just think it's such a beautiful timeless bag. If you haven't come across the brand before, they're a New York based handbag company. The focus is on creating timeless luxury bags, but without the traditional luxury price tag. So they work with the same manufacturers trusted by luxury brands such as Prada, but by selling directly to the customer, they're able to keep their prices much more accessible. I absolutely love how elegant and minimal this bag is. It's structured, but the leather is so soft. It's got a top handle that isn't removable, but then it also has a crossbody strap that is removable. But even though I'm much more likely to wear this top handle, I really quite like the way that the long crossbody strap just looks attached anyway. It's been made with beautiful calfskin leather, and the quality and the finish is just beautiful. I've put a clip of close-ups of this just so you can see how gorgeous it is close up, and I really like this grained leather as well. I just find this kind of leather is so durable, and actually most of the handbags I buy are always in this more grained leather just because it's so much more hard wearing. One of my actual favorite details about this is the gold lock. I just think it's adds such a nice piece. You can also undo these and leave them open, which also looks a little bit more casual and still looks really pretty. What I love about this bag is that it's a bag that can be dressed up or dressed down. You can take this to work. You can also use this to make a really simple outfit look more elevated, and I love that whole juxtaposition. I love to wear really polished, structured handbags with something like a plain jeans and a t-shirt outfit. I think it's just gorgeous. It's really roomy inside. It's got 2 pockets on either side, and you can actually fit quite a lot in there. When I show handbags, one of the questions I always get asked is what fits inside. So I'm going to just quickly show you, because I tried this out earlier. So I'm going to actually put in quite bulky items. So I'm putting in a little makeup bag. I'm putting in my purse. I'm going to put in my phone. I'm going to put in my sunglasses case. And I'm going to put in my little hand cream. As you can see, this is all fitted in really, really comfortably with plenty of more room to add your house keys or your hand sanitizer. And then it's just got this magnetic closure that sits inside, and it just looks gorgeous. It doesn't look too full at all. Just really, really like this bag. So thank you so much to Parissa Wang for gifting me this. I think it's beautiful. They have also given me a 12% discount for you guys. So I will pop that on the screen, and I will also leave the link and the code below in the description. And that's why I think this handbag is a perfect example of the halo effect, because a beautiful timeless handbag can completely change the way that an outfit is perceived. So in my opinion, you really don't need to spend a lot of money on all of your clothes. Having a couple of key investment pieces, like I said, whether it's a handbag, whether it's a pair of shoes, whether it's a beautifully made coat, can really change the perception of your whole outfit and can make the whole outfit look expensive. And I guess my point is, it really doesn't have to be designer. It just needs to be really well made and of good quality, and you only need a few of those pieces to make a big difference to your overall wardrobe. If you've ever looked at an outfit and thought, that looks really chic, but you didn't really know why, one reason is something that psychologists call the fluency effect. It simply means that our brains enjoy things that are easy to understand. So for example, if an outfit has statement earrings, a bold necklace, a silk scarf, and a statement handbag, our eyes don't know where to look. It just all feels really overwhelming. Now compare this to an outfit where there is one or two clear focal points, whether it's a beautiful handbag, a great pair of shoes, a well-fitting blazer. Your eye tends to look there first, and then everything else quietly supports it. That's why expensive looking outfits often feel calm. They aren't trying to compete for attention. So next time your outfit feels a little bit off, don't automatically assume that you need to add something else. Ask yourself the question, what can I actually take off to make my outfit look more balanced and polished and have one or two focal points only? The final principle may surprise you. When we're trying to look elegant, we often strive for perfection. The perfect hairstyle without a hair out of place, neatly tucked in shirts. But in my opinion, true elegance rarely looks over polished. I think true elegance looks effortless, like you haven't tried too hard, even if you have, but that kind of whole feeling as I just threw this on and it looks great is so much more appealing to me than something that looks really perfect. Now, whether that's just rolling up your sleeve, whether that's doing a quick imperfect tuck of your shirt or t-shirt, that could be as simple as keeping your hair natural, or a messy bun, or casually draping a jumper over your shoulders. I feel that these tiny styling details soften an outfit and stop it looking stiff or overworked. The goal really isn't to look like you've tried really hard. The goal is to look like style comes to you really naturally. I truly believe that women that I feel look really elegant very rarely look like they've spent hours getting ready. Even if they have, they just have that effortless look to them where they've just put something together but just look so effortlessly chic. So guys, these are the 6 style principles that are embedded in psychology that I rely on every day that I get dressed, and now I don't even have to think about them. I've been applying them for such a long time that it's just automatic when I get dressed now. I really hope that I've explained how looking elegant and expensive has less to do with spending lots of money and more to do with understanding how our brains naturally work to perceive style. Once you understand and know what the eye is drawn to, balance, contrast, quality, simplicity, and confidence, you can then start to apply these principles to the clothes that you already have. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I always try to get back to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give it a like. And if you are new here and you have gained something from this video and do enjoy my content, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I shall see you again in my next video. Take care, bye.